Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today, I have another Power Rangers Lightning Collection review for you. I am finally all caught up with the Lightning Collection. This is Wave 9, the latest wave of the Lightning Collection. I know some people have had this for a little while. I actually pre-ordered this whole wave on Hasbro Pulse. These three guys arrived a while ago, actually. Tenga Warrior never arrived. It said like October or something as like an estimated release date. So I said, you know what, forget it. I canceled my Hasbro Pulse order for the Tenga Warrior, ordered it on GameStop, and within a couple days, it's here. So, you know, paid a little bit extra. Through GameStop, I think I had to pay shipping and stuff too, but, you know, what the heck. I'm ready to review Wave 9. Let's catch up with it. Let's do this. So here we are. We have 4 figures in this wave. So, speaking of, we have the Mighty Morphin Tenga Warrior. Really, really cool artwork. I'm very excited about this figure as well. It's nice because, like, you know, when you think of sort of like the foot soldiers and things, one, we rarely ever get figures of them. In the past, we've gotten some in like the basic action figure lines for certain seasons, right? But when you think of like a new collection of toys, you can expect, like, if we're going to get foot soldiers, we're going to get the putties. And we did. And we got the Z putties, which is like, all right, that's an easy addition. And anything after that, to me, is like a pleasant surprise that they're actually continuing, and I'm very happy they are. So the Tenga Warriors is really cool. Very excited about it from the looks of it. It looks really, really cool. So we have that. Then, from Power Rangers in Space, we have Carlos with a Black Ranger, which looks really, really cool. Very excited about it. I like the civilian head. Definitely looks like Carlos there, and he's got his weapon there, the lance. I forget what it's called, the full name of it or whatever, but that thing looks pretty sweet. So, and cool new effect piece to go along with it, which we'll take a look at. From Power Rangers Lost Galaxy, we have the Blue Ranger Kai right here. This is super cool. Check out the artwork. Very excited about this. Now, this is interesting because we got Lost Galaxy Red Ranger. We got it in a 2-pack, and then we got it as an individual release. And the individual release had like the giant cannon, but it did not have the full Quasar Saber here. That was only in the 2-pack. It looks like in the case of Kai, they're giving you both the closed version there and the full-size Quasar Saber, which is very nice. I do appreciate that, as well as, wasn't that thing called like the Trans Dagger or something, and there are different modes of it, so you do have his weapon there too. So I'm glad that they are giving you the full Quasar Saber here with Lost Galaxy Blue. And then we have SPD Green Ranger. We got Bridge right here. Very, very cool. I wish he came with some toast. That would be very buttery. But you know what? Still pretty cool. Very excited about the figure. Excited to continue the SPD line here. So yeah, really cool wave. A variety of seasons and characters, and really just kind of continuing to build out the teams, which is very exciting. So without further ado, let's get these open and take a look. Alright, here they are out of the packaging. We're just going to go left to right, walking through these figures. And I gotta say, I think the Tenga Warrior is probably my favorite out of the wave, just because it's so unique, it's new, it's really cool looking. I think it looks great. But the other figures are also pretty solid as well. So let's move them all to the back and to the side and focus on the Tenga Warrior. I mean, check that out, right? Like, that is so cool. And especially, you know, if you try and bring in, if I can grab someone here, let's bring in the Red Ranger side by side. I mean, like, size-wise, he looks very menacing and big. I honestly don't remember the size difference from the show or not, like if they really were this big or not, but I think also because of the wingspan, that also adds to kind of the size. But man, like, it looks awesome, and just like very terrifying and menacing, you know? Like, I think they did a really good job of capturing that. I remember the Tengas being a little goofy. At least they were in the movie. I honestly don't remember them as much in the show, itself. It's been a little while since I've kind of seen that season of Mighty Morphin specifically, but it looks menacing here. Like, it's very, very menacing. Now, there's a variety of accessories you get, different hands, different smaller wings as well. So if you don't want like the full, wingspan, you do have those options. But let's take an up close look at the details first before we get into all the options. They did a really good job of these like extra layers of paint on top for added detail. Like, you'll see a lot of this little bit of metallic green that's thrown in here and there, which looks great. And this little bits of like gold kind of like scuff marks and stuff on the armor there, which looks really, really cool. I love the way they did the beak, the little fade in the paint, like, just looks really, really nice. Great detail overall. Again, you have that kind of metallic green, fade on the edges there, on the legs as well on the front. Just, again, looks really nice. The little gold splotches there. And from the back, just really great detail and design. Just looks awesome. I mean, really, really cool. As far as articulation goes, so I mean, the head does, rotate and up and down a little bit. This piece allows for some movement there. So you do get that. The beak actually does open and close, so that's pretty cool. Definitely, I feel like looks a lot more menacing with it open. That's pretty sweet. The arms do have the swivel, can move down and up. You do have rotation right there. You can bend. There's a single joint there. And then this arm piece, does this rotate? I don't think, no, it does not. This part does not rotate, just this entire piece up there. I should also mention these wings are detachable, as I'll show shortly. So I'll just kind of pop that back in. Luckily, so far, even though there's no click or anything to put them in place, they do seem sturdy enough. Like, the wings aren't just falling out or something, which I do appreciate, because that is always the fear with these types of things, is that they can be very flimsy and just fall out. And then, of course, you do have rotation of the hand, because the hand does, detach for the other options for the hands. The entire upper body rotates, up and down movement, legs kick forward and to the side. This entire part of the leg rotates. You have a double joint at the knee. And then the foot rotates and also moves up and down as well. So you get a variety of articulation there. So yeah, I mean, you can really have it posed in so many different ways, which is really, really cool. Now, as far as accessories and things that he comes with, so he comes with this egg right here. I'll be honest, I don't know what the holes are for in the top and the bottom there. I don't know if it's meant to like go somewhere or for him to like hold on to the egg or something, and like be able to like that. You can kind of poke the finger in there, maybe. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's what it's for or for some other reason. Also, there's this effect piece that, I'll be honest, I also don't know what it's for, because he doesn't really have any weapons, so unless these go around his hands, or the other thing I was like, does this go around the egg, and maybe the holes are for a place for the effects pieces to like plug into, but I couldn't find a piece of this that like attaches on, so I don't know. I guess you just get this effect piece, and there it is. The effect piece does have, like, it is a pearly color, but I feel like when light shines on it, it's got this kind of like purplish, pinkish like shine to it. It might be a little hard to see on camera, but it's very, very interesting. Looks kind of cool. And then you have these two like open claw hands there, and then two fists. So you do have that. Now, as far as the wings go, so there's a variety of pieces. So you have, these are two pieces right here. So you can just pop them off. And the way that you know is they will say L or R to know if it's for left arm, right arm. And there's only two, like this set here, you know, there's a small piece and a big piece, and this piece has like a little chunk on the side here. So if you look inside, there's a little chunk there, so it very easily lines up so you know what's what. Same with this little piece. There's a little tab or hole right there that lines up, you know, with what's inside the arm. So very easy to know which piece goes where. So you have those, and then, you know, this set here as well. So here is the Tenga Warrior without the wings. So that is totally doable. Or, as an alternative, you do have a smaller set of wings here. So this is for left, it says. So this just slides in. Same thing. You can see the L and R. This is right. This is left. Okay. And very easy to, slide right in. Yep. There you go. We'll do the same on this side. Now, I personally prefer the larger wings. I just think overall it looks really cool. It has a nice, you know, like posability, nice display. But if you want something a bit more subtle, you know, for example, this is also a great option. These smaller wings as well. So that's what it looks like with the smaller wings, you know, if you wanted to see that. They also still have the green, you know, paint on the edges there. So, I mean, honestly, like, this also looks pretty good too. So really, either way you want to do it, I love all the variety and options that you do have, which is great. So that is the Tenga Warrior. Honestly, fantastic figure, and I highly, highly recommend it for any Power Rangers fan. I think this is just really, really cool. Great paint, great detail, great accessories. Overall, just looks amazing. So absolutely recommend the Tenga Warrior. All right, now let's head into the actual Power Rangers. We have the In-Space Black Ranger. So real quick, I'm gonna bring in In-Space Yellow, because that was the closest one that I could grab near me. Just to show you, you know, side by side what they look like. I could probably find her helmet somewhere, but it's like deep in the mess of all the Lightning Collection stuff kind of all mixed together. So there you have, you know, more In-Space Rangers right there. So of course he does come with the same old Astro Blaster right there. Looks great. You know, good enough paint and detail. Articulation is going to be the same for all of, you know, the three Rangers here, so I'll just go over it with this figure. But head rotation, you do have shoulder swivel. It's a little stiff here, but yep, shoulder swivel, as you can see. Arm moves up and down. You do have rotation there in the arm, double joint elbow, and then the hand does rotate and move up and down. The entire upper body rotates, moves up and down, legs, forward, rotation, double joint, and then the boot rotates, swivels, and moves up and down as well. So, full range of motion, standard for your Lightning Collection figures. So he comes with two grabby hands, as you can see right there, as well as a left fist and a right kind of hand with some fingers extended out like that. Probably for the Astro Blaster, I think is really where that one would work well. And then he comes with his weapon right here, which is a really good size. Looks pretty cool. So lots of great display capabilities there. Cool effect piece as well, and the civilian head. So here's the effect piece, and the way that this works, I believe, is you kind of slide in. There's actually like two holes right there. So each individual end of this lance slide in like that. So it's like he's kind of like swooping, you know, his weapon, and it's got this like after effect of this trail here, which looks pretty cool. So I like these unique effect pieces that they do. It's always fun. And of course we do have the Carlos face, which looks really, really nice. The hairstyle, you know, of course matches. They definitely captured his likeness. yeah, just looks really solid. So up close on the Black Ranger, and then I'll put the Carlos head on there. I mean, in-space suits are a very simple design, but it works, you know. There you go. And we're going to pop off the head. Pop this on, and like that, looks great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I always love displaying the Rangers like this with the civilian head on and then holding their helmet, you know, kind of like that. And like that just looks super, super cool. So great stuff there. Great stuff there. All right. So let's move on to the next Ranger of the bunch. We got our Lost Galaxy Blue Ranger right here, which looks great. I'm going to center the belt a little bit, tilt it in. There you go. Here he is. And so we're going to bring in our Lost Galaxy Red Ranger for comparison. And there you go. So what I will say is I like consistency, right? And guess what? Guess what I see? Consistency! Yay! Consistency is nice. I mean, look at the chest piece, the cuffs of the gloves, the boots, the belt there, the color around the neck piece. It's consistent. Yay! Let's hope that Hasbro keeps this up, and maybe this will be the first team that is like entirely consistent amongst each other. Maybe, I don't know. There might be one or two other teams, but many of them have always had little inconsistencies. And as far as I can tell, maybe there's something I'm missing, but if it is, it must be small because I'm not seeing it at a glance. I like the consistency. Now, of course, with their helmets are all pretty unique in design based on their Galactabeasts. So let's take an up-close look at this one here, which looks great. Yeah, I mean, really solid overall. The other cool thing, of course, is their Quasar Sabers are all unique, actually. So, like, if I bring in the Red Ranger, for example, and let me see if I can zoom in and focus. This might be a little hard for how small it is. But he has the Lion Galactabeast right there on one side, right? Now, if we take a look at the one on the Blue Ranger, you will see his Galactabeast right there. So as you can see, while all the other paint and detail is the same, they actually took the time to give the unique Galactabeast there. That is very, very nice. I was not expecting that, and I really do appreciate that. That is great. Again, like, just proving this Lost Galaxy team seems to be one of the best ones that they've done in the Lightning Collection. Also, you do get the full-size Quasar Saber with this individual figure release. You know, what I will say is this side has the little V, but flip it over, and yes, it does have his own Galactabeast right there. So again, very, very nice little detail. I truly, truly do appreciate that. All right, so let's slide that back in. Articulation is the same as the other Ranger, so I'm not going to go through all that. Now, he has two grabby hands. He comes with a left fist and a right karate chop hand right there. Okay? And then here is his weapon. As you can see, there you go. It does not transform or anything. You just get his own version of it. He also comes with an effect piece, this yellow effect piece, and the idea is the Quasar Saber can kind of make its way through here and slide through here, which looks pretty cool. I do appreciate that. So you got a nice effect piece for the Quasar Saber. And last but not least, we have our head for Kai, which also, in my opinion, looks great. I think they did a really, really good job at crafting you know, his civilian head. Looks really, really nice. So let's pop that on and see how it looks on the figure itself. Ah, look at that. That is so nice. Very, very nice. And again, in my favorite way of posing with the helmet there. That is beautiful. So honestly, I think, you know, like, look, Lost Galaxy, like the suits, the characters, all that, it's, in my opinion, for me personally, it's in the middle. Like, it's not one of my favorites, but it's not one of the worst. There's some good moments in it, you know, but like, the suits themselves they're good, but it's not like, you know, one of my favorite suits necessarily. However, objectively, purely objectively, not even taking my own opinion into consideration, this is one of the best Lightning Collection Ranger releases because of the paint, the detail, the consistency behind it. The civilian head is top-notch. You got a nice effect piece. Again, the little details that are specific to this Ranger that are, again, consistent also, at least with Red. We've only had, you know, these two guys and Magna Defender so far, so it's hard to say if that will continue, but so far, truly, truly appreciate that. All right, Hasbro, keep that up. So, on to SPD Green right here. Check it out. What I will say, and this might just be me, I don't remember the SPD visors being like so narrow in the front. And the thing is, what's throwing me off is like almost all of them are like that. At least the other guys, all their visors in the front are very narrow. And when I looked up pictures of these guys, at least, it was not supposed to be that narrow. So I don't know if this one's also supposed to be that narrow or not, but it's just the helmets so far, in my opinion, have not been great. Also, now I also do have, you know, pink here, so we're getting close to this whole team. But again, remember I was just talking about consistency? Check out something on the helmet. You notice how on the Pink Ranger, this badge is silver, and it's silver, and it's silver. Guess what it is on SPD Green? It's black with some silver on it. Like, why? You know, like, if that's how it's supposed to be, then do that from the beginning. Or if not, like, the silver doesn't look that bad, so just continue that. You know what I mean? Like, why? I don't, inconsistencies. Now, there's some inconsistencies with, you know, the badges on the side here in the front with the Pink Ranger, but that could just be for the female Rangers. I don't remember if there's a difference, so I'm going to move her away for now. I'm just going to compare the guys, because they should at least have consistency, right? So, you know, we already talked about the helmet thing. The other thing, as well, is on the helmet, the border, right? So, you kind of have a mix of things amongst them. So the Red Ranger has silver around this piece and a silver border around the visor. Blue Ranger has white around the sides and white around the visor. Now what does Green Ranger have? Silver around the sides and white around the visor. So it's like a mix of both. Which one of these is accurate? I don't really know, to be honest. But the thing is, if any one of them's accurate, the others are wrong because they're all inconsistent, right? And then you also have the neck piece here being silver on blue and green, but not red. So red was one of the earlier releases, so it's probably something they fixed in the later ones, but inconsistency now. The rest is the same. Like the front badge is similar. You do have the white border around the number, which is good. So, you know, that's that. So I've harped on it enough. Let's just focus on the Green Ranger himself, and just kind of go through the details of that. So here is the Green Ranger helmet up close. Again, with like the badge there. Okay, the number 3. You do have your SPD badge on the side of the arm there. SPD on the belt. And there you go. So that is SPD Green. Again, same articulation, so I'm not going to go through all that. 2 open, kind of grabby hands, almost like they're ready to shoot some blasters. And then you do have a left karate chop hand and a right like claw shape hand right there. He does come with the SPD Morpher. I believe this one is like the one with the Blue Ranger. At least the front part is, because it has the SPD letters in big font without the other little markings on it. Now the one thing I can't remember is if this one was silver with the Blue Ranger or not. So I don't remember if there's that inconsistency or not, but it is what it is. So you can go back and compare. He also does come with this little accessory thing, which you can, you know, attach on some stuff like so. So this one is the same as one of the other Rangers. I can't remember if it was blue or which one had it, but there you go. All right, so there's that. Oh, and I should mention the little blaster effect piece as well, which does have a little bit of like glitter to it also. And last but not least, we have our bridge civilian head sculpt, which overall is pretty good. Yeah, not quite as good as Kai or Carlos, but still pretty up there in comparison to some other civilian heads that we've gotten as well. Yeah, especially like right from that angle, you know? So let's attach the head and ta-da, there you go. Pretty good overall. Hold on, does he have something on his face? It's like a little silver mark. No, I'll take it off later. Anyways, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. So that is Wave 9, folks. I mean, lots of great stuff in this wave. Maybe Hasbro is starting to take some notice, at least with some of these seasons, and trying to keep things consistent, which is nice. Civilian heads have been great overall. Nice accessories, and then like the totally new sculpts here, like these new, you know, monster designs like with the Tenga Warrior are just fantastic. So I mean, overall, this is a really, really solid wave of figures. So I would absolutely recommend checking these out. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below if you picked up Wave 9 or any individual releases from here or what you plan on getting. By the way, I have every Lightning Collection figure pre-ordered that has been announced so far. So if you're asking me, are you going to review this, or are you going to review that, or when are you going to review it? I have it all pre-ordered. Now, the one thing you have to understand is whether you pre-order from Hasbro Pulse or Target or GameStop or Amazon, different ones are exclusive to different places. They can come at different times. Sometimes people get them literally a month or two ahead of other people. So just so you know, there may be other people that like get Wave 10 and I don't do a review yet, and you're like, are you going to review Wave 10? Yes, I am. I just might not have gotten the figures yet, or whatever the reason is. So just keep that in mind. These releases can be really weird sometimes. Like I saw with Tenga Warrior, I ended up canceling my Hasbro Pulse order. Otherwise, this would have come in October, which is just crazy because I already had these guys for a while. So I ordered it on GameStop. So we'll figure out, you know, the releases as they come. And I've been getting a bunch of Hasbro Pulse emails about some delays on figures and things. So, but as of now, I am caught up on the Lightning Collection figures, and I will do my best to try and stay as current as I possibly can going forward. So thank you all so much for your patience. Thank you for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, because just because I'm done with Lightning Collection doesn't mean I'm done with Power Rangers. In fact, Dino Fury Zords. That's right, Dino Fury Zords. Are you excited? Because they are coming very soon. I have them ordered. Lots of other stuff coming up, so make sure you're subscribed. Take care, and I will see you later.